were just making it.
Oh my gosh, it's a little shy. Syrup? You had this much shy, like that's quite a bit.
What's up, perfectly blended family, and welcome back to another video. I'm Chantel.
And I'm Greg.
And guys, in this video, we're doing some late night cooking. I feel like it's been a while since we've done like a couple late night cooking episode. So,
are we cooking?
Well, sorry.
We're baking.
We're baking. Late night baking episode.
This is dessert.
Oh, guys. It's so good. Like, okay, wait. Before we get into it, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. So when we drop a new video, you're alerted. All right, guys, let's get into it. It's been a while since we've done like a couple baking episodes, so I thought this would be super great to do because, you know, we're just nearing the end of winter, getting into the spring, warmer weather. And
are we though? Well, technically it's like the end of February. We know it's coming.
Yes.
It's still cold. There's still snow outside.
That's true.
We're gonna have some snowy days still.
That's true, but spring is in like a month. So we are getting there. Like today I worked out in the garage and it was warmer than it has been in a really long while.
It was nice in there, yeah.
So spring is coming. And I kind of said in a previous vlog that I want to lean out and just get my body nice for the summer.
You did say that.
I did. So what are we making?
Okay, this is not healthy, but it would be healthier ingredients.
Healthier ingredients.
Versus
exactly.
The things you would, you know, just picking up who knows what kind of pastries and snacks and processed foods you grab from the grocery store.
Although those are really good too.
Yeah.
But yes, like I said, everything I have to be like health conscious. So anyways, what we're making is healthier millionaire bars that are gluten-free. All right, guys, we have to give credit to the author of this recipe, which is Erin Morrissey. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. She runs a blog full of healthier recipes and just a mix of things, and I find that her stuff is really good. I've tried making stuff in the past, and most recently the kids' lunch, like they've been having like gluten-free muffins.
Gluten-free protein muffins.
Yes. And they're loving it.
Is there a website?
She has a blog and it's called Erin Lives Whole. All right, guys, so we're gonna jump right into it, and yeah, so let's go.
All right, where to begin?
All right, guys, so.
Oh, there's a crust,
yes.
A middle layer, and a chop. Oh my gosh, there's layers.
That's why I'm like, this is so good. So we have like almond flour, cocoa powder, coconut oil, cashew butter, things like that. So I'm excited for this one. All right, so we're gonna start with lining our 8x8 square pan with parchment paper, because on this page it says to do just that. So preheat oven and line an 8x8 baking dish with parchment paper or non-stick spray.
What should we do?
So you line it and I'll turn on the oven.
But why don't we just use non-stick spray?
Because I don't want to clean it out. It always gets like...
You know why I don't like using the parchment paper?
Why?
You don't want to clean it out. Because it doesn't sit in. It just hovers on top.
Okay.
And we have to like push it down to like...
Okay, you can spray it. That's...
Maybe, we cut the corners? Is that a thing that they do?
I don't know.
Cut it so that it'll actually slip in and stay in? Otherwise it just sits like a sheet on top. And then you gotta try and push stuff down into it, right? Okay. I say we spray it.
Okay.
With parchment paper or non-stick spray.
You can spray.
Is this non-stick spray?
Yeah. Good. So in a bowl, mix together all of your crust ingredients until well combined. So what is our crust ingredients? Crust. 1.5 cups of almond flour. We got our almond flour. 1.5. Okay. Then it says 1/4 cup of coconut flour.
So we have the convenience of a store called the Bulk Barn, where you can just buy random items like that in the amount you need. So almond flour, coconut flour,
Yeah.
What else do you have there? What's that?
Cashew butter. Oh, that's cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder?
Yeah.
Cashew butter. Like, look at
I've
that.
never
That's
used
awesome.
it. This smells so good though.
How convenient is that? Because we've
Do you
had.
smell that?
Oh, that really does smell good.
Sorry. How convenient is it to have bulk barn?
But that's just it, because we have asked in previous episodes, hey, do you guys have a bulk barn?
Yes.
And we're like, no, we don't have anything like that.
Guys, yeah, you come to Canada, we have a bulk barn where you can get like bulks of candy, bulks of organic ingredients.
Like everything.
Pet
Nuts,
food.
flowers, pet food,
Yeah.
bird seed, like it's the most random. Do you guys have a store like that where you just literally scoop it out and they just sell it by weight?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe grocery stores do that. Maybe, I don't know. But even to get cashew butter?
Yeah, right? Okay, so we're gonna use half a cup of maple syrup.
You just, it pours.
Whoop. Okay, what's next?
3/4 cup coconut oil.
Okay, so it's funny because it says coconut oil here,
Mm-hmm.
and then the rest of them says melted. Is that gonna make a big difference? Because it's all melted.
Well, I don't think so.
Okay, good.
It's just probably emphasizing.
Okay. Okay, good. I just want to make
Coconut oil is solid at room temperature, but it doesn't take much to liquefy, right?
sure. Right. Perfect. Okay. So coconut oil. Do you want to do it? Here. You have a turn.
Oh god.
Do you want me? Yeah. Good. There you go. Pour that bad boy in.
Coconut oil and coconut flour.
And then we're gonna do a teaspoon of vanilla. So we have 2 bottles of vanilla. This is almost done. There's like nothing in it, but you don't want to waste it, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Can you open this a bit, please? Thank you.
I'll trust your pour.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks.
It smells delicious already. And then all we're gonna add is a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Do you want to do this one?
1/4 teaspoon.
Yeah, so it's like literally a pinch of salt. You can do it. I know, I always feel that way, especially with salt. I'm like, I better just do it over the sink. Mind you, I have done it right into the mixture. Never messed up though, because I'm so careful. No, I'm
Never
so
messed
careful.
up.
Babe, I'm really careful.
You'll just mess up in other ways.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so that's good. So this is all the crust ingredients.
Okay.
Now it says we have to mix it well until everything's combined.
It looks like almost like a graham cracker type layer you'd have, right?
Yeah,
Smells really good.
it does. So we have to actually press that down into the baking pan,
Okay.
and then we're gonna put it in the oven, and then we're gonna have to take it out and let it cool for 15 minutes.
That's okay. That's how it works.
Yeah.
But while it's cooling, we're gonna be on to the next.
Yeah, that's
thing.
right.
Okay. Gonna dump it in the pan.
Yeah, so dump it in, and then yeah, we're gonna press it down. You got it there? Very good. So press it into the bottom of the pan, prick with a fork several times, and then we're gonna bake for 15 minutes and let cool for 15 minutes before adding the next layer.
Seems to spread pretty easy, and it's not like sticking at all.
No.
I'm trying to make it kind of level.
Very nice. That looks really good. Okay, then we gotta put holes. How many holes do I put in here?
What was the exact wording on that?
Oh, it said prick with fork several times. So,
Well, that looks like several.
okay.
All
All right, so
oven. I'm gonna make sure that's like
yeah, so that's
just under 350 because the way our stove works here.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hey Google, start timer for 7 minutes. We'll turn it.
Okay, sounds good.
Sure, 7 minutes. Starting now.
All right.
Okay.
What's next? Okay, so the base is in the oven.
Yes.
What's next?
So next, while the crust is cooling, which is the base, we have to add other ingredients and then pour it on top once that has cooled.
So this takes time, just sort of waiting time in between.
Yeah. So we have to do it in like steps, guys.
Okay. The layer that we're making to go on top of this gets made on the stove?
Yes, it has to be done in a small pot saucepan.
Okay, so
So
right
I think
now
everything else actually has to be done in a saucepan.
And then it gets poured on.
And gets poured on.
Oh gosh. Okay.
We've never
so there's
done
a bit of
that
a process.
before.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never done it before. This better be so delicious in the end.
I think it will be. I think she's a really good cook, really good baker as well. So.
All right.
Okay. We'll see how it turns out.
So now we're just waiting for that to come out, and then we'll start the next process when that's cooling.
Exactly. So I think that's the amount of time it will take for us to mix up the second batch of ingredients while that's cooling. So we'll time it right.
Guys, if you have any healthier recipes for desserts yourself, like comment down below or put a link in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Let us know. Absolutely, guys. All right, guys, we'll be right back.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Google says 36 seconds remaining. I'm gonna have a look. It looks like it puffed up a bit. I'm just making sure. Stop. Our oven runs a little hot, so I'm always a little cautious. I'll put it just under. I'll put it just under 350. And that was 14 minutes and a little bit. So, do you want to open it?
Sure. It smells delicious. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. Yum.
All right. I think that smells fantastic.
It really does.
It's like a little golden around the edges.
I think that's how it's supposed to be, like a little golden brown. There's nothing wrong with that.
So that's got to cool.
Yes.
And we don't need the oven anymore. It seems like everything else is stovetop.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can turn that off. Okay. And
That's
got to cool, and we're going to mix some stuff in the saucepan.
Yeah, so let's just get that done. Alright guys, so now we're doing the middle layer. So it says, while the crust is cooling, add cashew butter, coconut oil, maple syrup to small saucepan over medium heat. So let's do that.
Okay, I think you guys get that. This is literally our first time trying this. We've never done this before. Chantel read it and said, hey, I want to make these bars. Like, okay, and I didn't even pay enough attention to even realize what the bars consisted of. I'm just like, it's a dessert? There's chocolate and stuff? All right, let's do it up. So,
yeah,
here we are trying it. So if we make any errors,
forgive us.
Yeah. Maybe you'll learn from our mistakes so you don't make the same mistake trying to make them yourself.
That's right.
See our pile of vitamins in the back there.
We're on like a healthy spiritual journey right now, Greg. Let that be.
3/4 of a cup of cashew butter.
Yeah.
Do we even have 3/4 of it? It looks like we have exactly.
Yeah, good for me, right? Does that look good or more?
No, I call that a half. That's a good half cup.
You think?
Yep.
Okay. So we're gonna pour this one in. Oh, it should be over medium heat, but maybe I'll pour this first.
Put it in and then turn the heat on.
Yeah.
So it's not burning in there.
Just stop, Greg. Are you making fun
Okay,
of my
no.
cream
I wasn't
cheese-
even thinking about the chocolate episode.
The cream cheese brownies?
Yeah.
My chocolate.
No, I was just being legit. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah, for sure.
when you haven't made it before and you're doing it for the first time and you're reading at the same time as you're putting ingredients into the pot, if it's sitting on medium heat while you're doing that, it's just going to sit there and sizzle, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't want that to happen, so wait till we're actually able to stir it. Yeah, it looks like you got
How did that
just
happen?
enough.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that, just scraping the container out here.
Truly.
You just, when you go to the store, there's just like a little spatula in a bucket and you spoon it into this container, right? There's no measurement. You were just guesstimating. And it turned out to be
The God was with me that day. 'Cause
right
like...
It looks like it might be like a fraction shy, but I wouldn't be too concerned about that.
Yeah, like, I think it's actually like, okay. okay. I'm
Yeah,
not even gonna like
that's
worry
good. Look
about
at-
it. So
That's amazing. Good job.
the exact amount. Next, we're gonna add a 1/3 cup of coconut oil, and it says melted, and it is. Should we good, Greg? I think so.
Yeah.
And then, so now we need a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Let's put that in here.
Real Canadian, organic
Maple
syrup.
Okay. And then the other 2 ingredients are the salt and the vanilla, but they said to stir that in after 2 minutes of heating these things here.
Okay, we'll just do it up.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So babe, I'm gonna give you the task to stir, and then I'll add in the last ingredients once it's like all melted.
Okay.
Okay? So we're gonna stir until it's all melted on medium. All right. How's it feel?
Well,
Liquidy?
it's getting softer,
Okay.
yeah. It's like definitely like liquefying.
Okay, good.
Peanut butter was pretty solid, but I can tell it's definitely getting warmer now.
Right, okay,
So
good.
it's getting, oh, it's not bad at all. You can feel it like loosening it up. I just want to get the peanut butter you had on the sides there.
Okay. So 2 minutes of that.
2 minutes of stirring?
Well, it says heat for 2 minutes.
2 minutes or until it's all
Melted,
combined. 'Cause
yeah.
It looks pretty combined to me.
Okay.
And then we add in, yeah, look
Salt
at that. That looks
and
like
vanilla.
soup. Soup
Okay,
of some
then
kind.
shall we add in the last 2 ingredients?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
So we got salt and vanilla.
Yep.
All right.
All right, let's
Do I take it from heat? Did it say to
Yes,
take it off
yes,
heat?
yes. We have to remove. Okay, perfect. Okay, guys, so it just calls for a pinch of salt, so I'm just gonna use a 1/4 teaspoon because I think that's a pinch. What do you think, Greg?
I think that's a 1/4 teaspoon.
That's not a pinch?
No, a pinch is 1/2 teaspoon.
Stop.
1/8.
Is it?
Well, yeah, it's like what you hold between your fingers. Is this unsalted cashew butter?
Okay, I don't know.
What
So
do you got
here-
there? Let's see how much you're putting in. Okay, it's like less than half, or it's about half of.
The 1/4 teaspoon.
Okay, I think that's a pinch. Let's call that a pinch.
Yeah.
Because I think you can actually get some measuring spoons that say a pinch as its size.
We should do that.
Okay, in it goes.
Okay, so here we go, guys. So that's the salt. And then we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
Feels like it's already starting to cool. Like I can tell it's
Okay.
getting a little thicker.
Okay.
So we just gotta combine this and then we pour it over this stuff, right? And put it in the
Yes. Exactly. So what we have to do, guys, is we have to pour this mixture, yep, over the cooled crust,
freezer. Which is here.
and then we have to place it in the freezer for 30 minutes.
My gosh, time consuming.
It is.
I feel like that's so hot to put in the freezer. But it has been 15, it was 30 seconds when I turned it off and that was like a
Okay.
couple minutes ago.
Right. So
Well, we're
just
putting it on the rack anyway, right?
that mixture just looks so satisfying.
Okay, it's going in.
Okay, do it, do it.
Let's make sure this is like flat.
We got the kitty's lunch snacks on the counter. Oh, that looks so satisfying. Oh, I can't wait to try this.
Looks it like sort of pours pretty good to just fill in the spots.
Okay.
It's not terrible. The whole thing smells amazing, right?
Yeah. And I just feel better knowing it's healthier ingredients, trust me. And that we're baking it from scratch. Like we know exactly what's going into it. That always makes me feel so much better about the things that I'm eating and the things that I'm snacking on. You know what I mean,
for
babe?
sure.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that I think people overlook. They'll say, oh, look, it's healthy because it's low calories or it's low sugar.
Right.
But then when you look at the ingredients list, and it's just like chemical overload. And that's what you don't want to give your body too much of that. And that happens so frequently these days.
Right. You just gotta be careful.
Yeah. So this I would call clean.
Can't wait to try it, babe. From scratch. We've never made anything like this before.
No. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna try and
Yeah, spread it evenly on
a
there.
little bit. 'Cause it's pretty much like self-leveling it right now anyway. It's like just liquidy enough to do that. Look at
Okay.
that.
And then you're gonna put it in the freezer
I'm gonna put it in the freezer for 30
for
minutes.
30 minutes.
All right.
All right.
Okay, let me just. Hey Google, start timer for 30 minutes.
Sure, 30 minutes. And that's starting now.
All right, in the freezer it goes. Okay, so now we're moving on to the very last part.
The
Right.
chocolate layer.
The chocolate layer. While in freezer, make chocolate layer by adding coconut oil, cocoa powder, and maple syrup to saucepan. Repeat the same process as middle layer by heating for 2 minutes and turn off heat and stir in vanilla and salt. How much
Okay.
maple syrup does it need? Oh, a quarter. Okay.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
poor maple syrup's running low.
Yeah, I gotta get more maple syrup. But we have
Who's using it right now?
the kids for their protein muffins.
It goes in the muffins.
Yeah.
Oh, I use it. I do protein pancakes, and I'll use it on those.
Yeah.
But
No big deal. I will buy some more. Okay.
we got
so,
enough for what we need tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent. All right,
Let's
guys,
do that.
we'll be back.
Right back.
20 minutes later.
So we want to start making the chocolate layer, the top layer.
Yes.
I just want to check how this is doing.
Okay. And how is it doing?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's definitely cooling. Like
Okay.
to hold the pan, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't want to touch it, but
Okay.
I do want to touch it. I just won't touch it. It looks so glassy.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think we can start making that.
All right.
It should be
let's-
okay.
Okay. So let's
All right,
do
let's
it.
do it.
Okay. So we're starting with the coconut oil. Half a cup of coconut oil.
So much coconut oil in this.
I know. We've had this coconut oil forever. Now we're finally just using it up. Okay, so half a cup of coconut oil, then half a cup of cocoa powder.
And
Now,
half a cup of cocoa powder?
yeah, half a
I
cup.
think you said coconut powder.
No, I said cocoa.
Okay.
Half a cup of cocoa powder. Okay, did you know that there are 3 different types of cocoa powder? Well, I'm sure there's many different
No.
types. But when I went to the store, there was light with 10 to 15% fat. Then there's a middle one with 22% fat. And then there's a really rich one, dark, that has like 35% fat. I might be getting the percentages mixed up.
I'm just making up numbers, but they're different.
But they're different based on level of fat in the cocoa.
Okay, I would think the
So I just-
darker would be less fat.
Yeah, I think that's how it went.
I honestly have no idea.
I
I just
can't
think for some
remember.
reason that the white is more of the fat. Like the
Yeah,
light
that makes sense.
to it.
That makes sense because when you're taking fat out of things, what color is
Yeah,
it?
it's like dark chocolate is a lot cleaner, generally
So-
speaking. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
You're probably right. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
look
either.
for it. Yeah, next time I'm in, I'm gonna see. I'm curious.
The ingredients call for cocoa powder, and I go in and there's 3, and I'm like, okay, so which one do I get?
If you go to the grocery store and you pick up cocoa powder,
It's
I think
just-
it's just cocoa powder.
Right, but I've done that before where I went to the grocery store and I picked up just cocoa powder in a bottle,
Yeah.
and it looked like this color. It was like chocolatey.
So you went with sort of the color? Is that
Yeah.
what you based it by?
Yeah, because the store associate couldn't help me either. She's like, oh, I have no idea. I'm like, okay, going
So,
by the light.
which one is it? Is this the base one? Like the
It's
middle
the
one? or
regular one. It's not the middle one. I think it was like the very first one.
The higher? Okay, we don't even know.
I
Okay.
can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. But I'm just saying, did you know?
I
there are
did not
many
know.
different
Okay,
cocoa
that's
powders?
good to know.
Yes, I think
Okay.
it is good to know. I don't even know what we're going to use this again. Are we going to make this again, babe?
Well, we'll find out. If it is fantastically delicious, we'll definitely be making it again.
Such a process, though.
We need cashew butter, lots of maple syrup.
Yes.
We got lots of the flowers left still. And hopefully we're using the right cocoa powder.
Yeah, I think we are. Okay, so 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Oh, we're just making it.
Oh my gosh, it's a little shy. Boo.
Made so much.
Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Hopefully
That'll do
that
it.
little bit
Won't have an effect.
won't make it too terrible. Yeah.
Something's off because we didn't add point
Yeah, there was.
a deficit.
I can't even.
Okay, we're close enough, but yeah.
Okay, it's supposed to be a 1/4 cup. It's just under a 1/4 cup.
But I don't think it's going to
maple
be
syrup.
that bad. I think.
So this gets mixed up and then we add the vanilla
That's right.
and
The salt, right at the end. That's
All
right.
right. You want me to start mixing?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh my goodness! Look at that chocolatey chocolate. Should I whisk it? Maybe I should whisk it. Yeah, that blends pretty well.
Hey.
Definitely looks chocolatey. So the time before taking the, what do you call it, the base?
Yeah.
Before taking the base out, we still got a few more minutes. It said at least half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't sure how long it would take to make this part, right?
Yeah, I think
So
we
we're just
timed
kinda
it pretty
gauging
good.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's do the vanilla and the salt,
Okay.
and we'll see where we're at.
Okay. Sounds good. Teaspoon of vanilla. Do you want to take it off the heat? 1 teaspoon of vanilla.
This smells so good. Like so chocolatey. Oh my goodness.
Is that good? This is a pinch of salt.
I think that's more than a pinch.
What? No. No. We're doing this.
All right.
That is
you go
not.
ahead.
That's
like an. All right. Was this a half teaspoon?
a quarter.
Okay, it was probably an eighth of a teaspoon.
Oh, that smells
Smell that?
so good. Like so good.
That's what. Yeah, when that smell hits you, oh my goodness.
I think this is going to be a
Damn.
really good treat for us. So this is the type of stuff I want as a treat. Like healthier ingredients and still tastes so good. Like I much rather this than like the artificial stuff,
It's
of course.
definitely dessert, but come
Yeah. Exactly.
on. When you look at the caloric breakdown, it's like higher fat,
Mhm.
but it's all cleaner fat. It's like all nut based, right? So
Yeah.
was it almond flour?
Almond flour,
And coconut flour?
coconut flour,
Coconut oil,
cocoa powder, coconut
cocoa
oil.
powder. Yeah. So and the sugar's coming from maple syrup.
Yeah.
So even the sugar's real. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm so excited to taste this. When do we
Yeah.
get to taste it?
Guys, this is the part. We don't even get to taste it until tomorrow because this has to set in the fridge. They say at least like 1 hour, but they prefer you setting it overnight. So we have to wait until tomorrow to try because we're going to make sure that we do everything to the T.
Sorry, I gotta put it back on this, otherwise, because I can feel it getting solid. I
Okay.
don't want it to be able to pour. I don't know, I feel like it's getting thicker.
Oh. Maybe that's what it's supposed to do?
Yeah.
Anyways, it's time to take...
Okay, we gotta get the other, let's just pour it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, do you wanna grab a spatula?
Sure.
Hey Google, how much time left? What's your Google saying?
You've got 38 seconds remaining.
Yeah, we're pouring. Guys, look at that.
That looks so good, babe.
All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm. That just looks so satisfying.
You know you want it.
Like my mouth is watering
I know,
right
same.
now.
That's exactly how I feel. I'm like, oh man. Like I have to swallow. I kind of want to lick the spatula.
I do too. Can I just, let's just try it.
Well, here, just try it off the pot.
Okay. We're gonna do it
I
together?
gotta spread this.
Okay.
I just don't want it to mix up the.
Oh, it's rich. It's one of those bitter chocolate, like baker's chocolate.
Oh. Is it though?
Well, we're gonna
It's
have
gonna
to.
blend with the ingredients.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna blend nicely with the ingredients. Look at Greg and his art skills here.
I'm trying to make it as even as possible, right? Huh?
Oh, that left a bitter taste in my mouth.
It smells so delicious though. You're saying it's like a baker's chocolate is what it tastes like.
Yeah.
And you think it'll mix well with the ingredients here?
It better. All this time putting into baking.
Well, we
this.
were a quarter, like a tiny bit
Oh,
shy
yeah,
of
that
the
could
maple
be
syrup.
it.
Okay, but this looks good. Look at that's my chocolate layer. I think I did all right, babe.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, let me taste this chocolate
Okay,
here.
taste it. Tell me what it tastes like to you.
That's fantastic. That
Really?
tastes like dark chocolate. Like that. I like dark chocolate. You're not a fan.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I'm
Just-
impressed. Like that's so good.
Stop that.
It's just, it tastes real.
Okay.
I'm excited. So how long did it say was the minimum?
1 hour, but we're gonna leave it overnight, babe, because we're going to bed. This is some late night baking.
Do I have to cover it?
I don't know. It didn't say. It just says.
Should I just put foil over it? Just because it's sitting in a freezer for overnight?
Yeah, sure. Put some foil over it. Why not?
Or should I put plastic?
I don't think it matters. I actually don't even know, but I just feel like it, I don't know.
Okay, I'm just going to cover it anyway.
Okay.
It doesn't say to cover it or not. So
No.
covering it doesn't screw it up.
I think you'll be okay.
Keeps the moisture in while it's trying to cool. Is that bad?
I think so. Alright.
Okay. Covering it with foil. I just don't feel like leaving it open in the freezer overnight. I don't know why, what the process
Maybe
is.
it's just a good idea to cover it, babe, because anything can drop on it.
That's just it. It's in a freezer and fans blow and stuff, so. Okay.
Alright, it's going in.
I am having this for breakfast.
No, you're not.
All right.
It's in.
That's it. Now we find out how wonderful it is tomorrow for
Yes.
lunch dessert. Is that what's going to happen?
I don't know. We'll just have to find out. Trust me, I'm just as eager as you are. I just want to taste it now, but I'm going to be patient and try it tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm so excited to try it.
I
the
am
smells
too.
Oh my gosh.
I am too.
I'm happy we took the time. It's funny because I swear it said preparation time is 10 minutes.
To take out
What-
the ingredients. That's
What
about
part? It did say 10 minutes, didn't it?
it. It did, but that's probably to place the ingredients on the bar. Go through your cupboards.
Yeah, you're forgetting maybe the actual time of mixing it together, but you're not accounting for all the freezer time.
Yeah.
Allow this to cool 15 minutes, allow that to cool 30 minutes, then put your top layer, allow to cool for an hour,
Yeah.
or leave overnight. Which
It's a lot.
we're doing.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But guys, I can't wait to try it tomorrow. So we're going to check back in tomorrow and we're going to have our first bite tomorrow. And we're going to get the kids to try it and everyone's going to be happy.
Yeah,
it's
for
going to be
sure.
awesome. It's going to be so good.
All right.
All right, guys. Have a good night and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Night. What's up, guys? Okay, so it's the next day and I'm super excited to try these millionaire bars. Are you ready to try them? But guys, we just want to point out one tiny little error we made.
We maybe I misread, or
I think
did you read?
I misread. I can't remember, but we misread the instructions.
So it finished with put in the fridge, the refrigerator, for at least an hour, better overnight.
Right.
We read it as freezer because everything was in the freezer before.
Yeah, so we put it in the freezer. I was just sitting at my computer and I'm like, wait, let me check something just to
Why
make
did
sure.
it even pop into your head?
I
like
have
that?
no idea.
I was just working at and she brought it to my attention. She's
Yeah.
like, wait, Greg, we messed up.
So I read the instructions again and I run upstairs and I take it out the freezer right away and I tell Greg, I'm like, oh my goodness, we put it in the freezer and it was supposed to go in the refrigerator. But then I said, you know what, I don't think it's a big deal because these things are desserts
frozen anyway.
that can be frozen and yes, are better frozen. So we just want to let you guys know if you're following along, make sure to put it, if you want to eat it right away, at least in the fridge for 1 hour. Okay?
All right, well, we're gonna. So you took them out of the freezer.
I did. So we're
That was
gonna.
like an hour ago.
Oh yeah, it's ready to be eaten.
All right,
yeah.
let's check these
Okay,
things
let's
out.
go. All right. So let's open this up. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, yeah.
You ready?
Yes. Oh wow.
Jeez, just looks like a. I don't know, brownie.
Yeah.
Do we have a firm plastic knife? Because I don't want to cut the pan. Okay, I think that'll work.
Try it. Wait, we gotta put this on it. We're supposed
Oh, we're
to
supposed to sprinkle.
some salt.
It's so hard. Is it? I don't think it's frozen still. I think that's just the. Why don't you just put your knuckles
Sorry,
on there?
sorry.
Look, no, there's-
It's mad. Sorry.
Did it feel soft?
No, but I'm gonna warm mine up. Go ahead and sprinkle some.
Because look, it's hard enough.
How
I was doing it high, so
Okay.
So I want it spread. I don't want it like concentrated. So it just says sprinkle some.
Yeah, okay, that should be good. So we use...
It's just pink Himalayan salt.
Yeah.
This is just like dollar store.
Okay.
But
It says, the instruction says use sea salt. Sprinkle on top before cutting it and eating it.
how many bars did it say it would make? Do you remember?
12.
So if I did 1, okay, let me just go right down. Should I cut it down the middle and just
Yeah.
sort of cut it, making it from there?
Ew, it's tough.
Oh, it's tough.
I'm gonna warm mine up a little.
I wish I had something firmer to cut it with without scratching the pan.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't have anything plastic like, but this knife is not a good knife. Oh, should they lift good? I'm gonna have to.
All right. Oh, guys, look at this. Yum.
You want to trade?
No. I might after if I don't like it, but I'm expecting this to be
gosh.
delicious.
Okay, yours has. You can see the. So you can see the layers there.
Yeah.
Oh, you can see it on the back like that too. Oh man, I'm so excited. Okay. You
Okay,
ready to
I'm
try
gonna,
it?
yeah, I'm gonna warm mine up for just a minute.
You gotta warm it. I want to eat it just like it is.
Okay.
Do we have to wait for you?
Yeah. See if you like mine warm.
I think it's gonna taste better as is.
Okay, we'll see. I put mine in for 8 seconds. And that's enough. Woo, mine's melting. That was
See,
too
that's what I
much.
said, I didn't want it melty.
Okay, I'm gonna try mine and then try yours and then we can
Okay.
swap. Okay. You want me to try it?
Go ahead. Oh, look, it looks like a sandwich. You made it too melty.
It's good. Chocolate's a bit rich for me, but I love everything else. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be such your thing.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Describe it.
A really good treat.
A really good treat. Does it taste peanut buttery? Like, what does it
I
taste
like the
to you?
bottom. The chocolate is rich. It's like to me, it's like dark chocolate,
Okay, yeah.
and that's an
That's how I
acquired
tasted it.
taste. Yeah, but everything else is so smooth, creamy, crunchy. It's perfect. It's so nice. Okay, babe, you have to try this.
Look how your peanut butter is melting out the back there. Can you see that?
Yeah.
This is.
Like, do it up. Here we go. 10 minutes, guys. We'll be right back.
Many, many minutes later.
That's good. It's like a nice little dessert bar.
Try mine warm. See if you like that. Or do you like cold? So while Greg figures out if he likes it warm or cold, I'm gonna try his cold.
I definitely. Cold better. Texture, the edibility. I like the chocolate layer being like almost crunchy.
Cold is better because the chocolate doesn't taste the way I taste it when it's warm. So I'm taking Greg's.
Oh man, I gotta eat yours with a fork. Okay, guys.
It's definitely different cold versus warm.
I recommend keeping them cold, like probably keeping them in the fridge. That'll probably be a good temperature. But if you make them soft, you'll probably have to eat it with a fork because they'll get really,
Messy there.
yeah, that's probably like room temperature, is that?
Yeah.
Maybe just a little warmer in the room. But,
Tastes good. I'm excited to have the kids try and see what they say.
oh, I think it'll, well, you know what? You never know.
It's so true.
Okay, but I think Danny says no.
Yeah, because of chocolate.
I think Jasmine will like it. Amaya is the,
I'm gonna say mine no. Not
No?
the chocolate, but the crust.
oh, she doesn't like the dark chocolate.
I'm not sure.
Maybe no, Jasmine will eat what I eat, so
Yeah, it's so true.
I think if I like it, she'll like it. We'll see. She's not a fan of dark chocolate either.
But other than that, crust is like bang on, so yummy.
Definitely not a school treat.
For sure.
Too much nuts.
Yeah. All right, guys. We will check in with you later once the kids are home. All right, guys.
Much, much later.
All right, guys. The kids just came home from karate. Yeah. And they have no idea what we're going to give them. We just told them we want them to try a treat because they're coming in. They're like, oh, we want our granola bar. I'm like, wait, you have to try this first. So they're getting ready. I hope they like it, but
We're gonna find
we're gonna find out. All right, guys, let's go.
What is it? Tell me the sound.
I don't know if you're gonna like it.
I was scared too, Jess.
Isn't that the cream cheese brownies?
No.
Not at all. This is something with healthy ingredients that Mom's been nibbling on.
That's fine, 'cause I'm actually
That's my
gonna take
little
another
nibble.
piece and put like some strawberry jam on it.
Yum!
Whoa, you didn't even know. Okay, I'm just gonna give everybody like a small
Yeah, give
piece.
them a small piece
To start off with.
to start off with.
Because they're hearty.
Yeah,
They're hardy.
and it's filling.
Hardy.
I don't know
Okay,
if you're
just
gonna
wait for everyone to get a piece.
Mmm.
Okay, but just try it first. It's
Okay,
healthier
guys.
ingredients, so.
I like this little one.
Okay, ready guys to eat? 3, 2, 1, bite. Really? You guys like the chocolate and everything? Give them a minute, because after they start eating, and then they're like, wait, no, too much, too much.
Here's Baker's chocolate.
See?
Nope.
Yeah, is it?
No, it's homemade. Like the whole thing is.
That's Baker chocolate.
It's not.
Mommy was a little shy on the maple syrup.
Stop.
But
Stop.
it's good though.
It does, right? So I think the chocolate's a bit much. I can eat it, but the chocolate's rich. So what I've been doing is like,
this.
you like the,
Yes.
the crust, right? So I've been cutting the chocolate off, just like this, like you guys can
Didn't
see.
eat the whole chocolate.
Dina
Well, they
likes
all
it.
ate all of it.
Nice. And I just been eating the crust like this, because I really like the crust.
So the chocolate's a little rich. I think if it had that bit more sugar, that would have made a difference also.
Can I have some more,
Yeah.
please?
Sure. Of course you can.
Wow.
They like it. Well, I'm glad you like it.
Yes.
I found that the chocolate was very
But
strong.
I want
And I
this
thought
one.
it did taste like Baker's chocolate.
No,
in
no,
mine.
no, no. I still want it.
Okay. I'm gonna have a piece also.
But it was okay. Yeah, me too. I'm going to have mine. But
I
I'm
think it
gonna
just tastes like
put
dark
jam
chocolate. It
on
doesn't taste
mine.
like.
This one tastes way salty. I got
Okay. I'm going to have my little piece. I'm actually going to put some jam on it and see how that tastes. It's going to be so good.
I want jam on mine. I don't want jam.
Every household should
I'm happy you guys liked them.
I want
That's all.
jam. I want some jam.
I didn't think Gainey would like it. Everybody wants jam. Way to go, Mom.
I want
Maya doesn't want jam. How does it taste?
With jam is
You
way,
just wish the chocolate
way
was like a
better.
little sweeter?
Can I try, Mommy? A little bitter.
The chocolate is a little bitter?
Yeah. That's how I found. That's what I
Open
found.
the hammer. And
Here.
some Mama. Oh, yes.
Oh, listen to Gainey. Oh, yes.
There you go.
You
want some
you were
too?
doing a prank.
No, no.
Oh, yeah.
How's the jam, Jazz?
Just say they like it.
Yeah?
I'm going to try mine with jam. Okay, ready? Let's see.
Oh, geez.
Can I try it?
You like the jam? Gainey, does yours have jam? How's the jam?
I like jam.
Okay. Anyways, would you have it again?
Yes.
Danny, would you have another one like it
Of
tomorrow?
course.
Yeah? Jasmine, how did you find it? You like
I
it?
like the chocolate.
You don't?
Too bitter for her.
Would you have another piece
She
though?
wants the
Like
crust.
tomorrow?
Like if she can have the crust, she'll eat it, right?
Yeah.
Like me.
She'll eat the whole thing. Alright. I think they're all happy with it. Everybody, these are good. These are a good dessert bar.
Yeah, maybe we could even like modify it ourselves. Like, I don't know.
Well,
something-
babe, you didn't have enough sugar in the chocolate.
Enough sugar?
With
Artificial?
maple syrup, you had this much shy. Like, that's quite a bit.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so next time we make
Yeah.
it, we're gonna make sure we have
I thought
just enough.
I think it's
ingredients.
totally fine. You guys think it's a little bitter. To me, it just tastes like dark chocolate, and it's not terrible at all. But we said we're going to do it a little thinner when we do it next time.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate is bitter.
Yeah, dark chocolate. Yeah, you're right. Tends to be a little bit bitter. But guys, go ahead. You guys should try this out, and if you do, let us know. But
Yeah.
before we leave out tonight, guys,
Make sure you subscribe
and hit that notification bell
Up there.
because
We don't want you to miss a thing.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.